Hi everybody, hope you're okay. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. I had a really nice chilled weekend. I went for a nice walk, went on a couple of walks actually. I made some nice dinners, did a little bit of work, watched some TV. So yeah, I had a really nice weekend, so I hope you did too. Right, so welcome to today's English lesson. You should have with you, in front of you, a sheet that looks like this. So this is English lesson number 6. And you should have an empty box here with some arrows coming out. Okay, so today it says English Lesson 6 Innovation. So innovation, that means where we are going to be creating our very own character. So we're going to change a character slightly in the story of the Gruffalo. Now this can be any character you would like. You can change the mouse that walks into the woods, or you could change the Gruffalo. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be changing the Gruffalo. So I was thinking about different stories that we've read at school, different characters that some animals might be scared of, because I know we've read The Three Little Pigs. So your new character, instead of the Gruffalo, it could be the Big Bad Wolf, because the three little pigs were scared of the Big Bad Wolf. So maybe the other animals were too. It could be, or let's have a think, it could be a big giant, and that's who I have gone for today. So I have called my new character the Greedy Giant. I hope you can see him there. So I'm going to write his name at the top. The Greedy Giant. Now this reminded me of Jack and the Beanstalk. I know there's a giant in there. There's also the Big Friendly Giant that we've also read about. So that's where I got my inspiration from. It's really good to use different characters from different stories for different ideas, because that's the purpose, one of the reasons why we read so many stories. It's to help us visualize and create our own characters. So it could be a mixture of different characters from different stories that we've read. Okay, so I've gone for the Greedy Giant. I've already drawn my Greedy Giant. So he's got mean red eyes. He's got terrible teeth like the Gruffalo. He's got rotten feet, and he is huge because he's a giant. Okay, so once you've drawn your new character, there are some arrows here. Okay, and what I would like you to do is I would like you to describe your new character. So I would like you to use adjectives. Can anybody remember what an adjective is? Well done. If you said an adjective adds more information to a person, a place, or an object, okay, it describes something, okay? So well done to those who uploaded their work on WeDuck. It was really good seeing you using your adjectives. Can anyone remember what colour that we chose to use our adjectives? Purple. So I've got my purple pen here. Okay, so I'm going to write red here, and that's to describe his eyes. Okay, I'm going to use the adjective huge because he is a giant after all. I'm going to describe his feet as rotten. Does anyone know what rotten means? Well done if you said that rotten means it can be, like if we were thinking of fruit and vegetables, if they've gone off, they start to get a little bit smelly and they've gone rotten, so we can't eat them anymore. So, because the greedy giant doesn't wear shoes, and he's always standing on mud and swamps, they're rotten, they're very smelly. Okay, so I thought animals could smell his feet from far, far away. Okay, and then I'm going to write terrible here to describe his teeth, and then I'm also going to describe the greedy giant as mean. Okay? He's not like the big friendly giant. He's not friendly, he's quite mean. Okay? So that is my new character that I'm going to use in my new story. So my new story won't be called the Gruffalo, it will be called the Greedy Giant. So I have innovated, I have created my new character. I've changed some characters in the story, so I changed the Gruffalo. So again, like I said, you could change it to change the mouse, or you could change the animals that they meet in the woods. It's entirely up to you because it is your story. Okay, I just wanted to show you mine and to give you an idea. Okay. Okay, right. So whilst I'm on this video, I thought I'll talk a little bit about our next lesson tomorrow, which is English lesson number 7, character description. So I don't want you to do this today. I want you to have a go at doing this tomorrow, but I thought I'll just put it in one video to make it a little bit easier for you. So here it says what your character's name is. So my character's name is the Greedy Giant. So I would write the Greedy Giant on this line here, my neatest handwriting. Then you can draw your character again. If you've changed a few things and added a few features, you can add those in. Okay. And then at the bottom here it says character description. This is where we're going to write a few sentences, describing our new characters. Okay. So here we've got a list of adjectives to help you. So we've got tall, long, short, sharp, pointy, huge, angry, and kind. Okay, so there's just a few adjectives there to help you if you're struggling at all. So moving on to our character description, I'm just going to write a sentence about the greedy giant. That's not right, is it? The greedy giant. Just to help you with your character description. Okay, so what we need is my black pen, green pen for capital letters, my red for punctuation, and of course I'm going to be adding adjectives, so I've got my purple pen ready. So having a look at my greedy giant, I want you to help me think of a sentence to describe the greedy giant. Okay, so I want you to just pause me and think about what Miss Husband could write about my greedy giant. Off you go. Okay, thank you for your help. So I'm going to introduce my character first, I think. So I want to write, this is the greedy giant. So I've already included greedy giant. So that describes the giant with an adjective, but I want to tell people what kind of person he is. So I'm going to also include mean. So this is the mean greedy giant. Okay, so that's 6 words I'm going to use. So to start my sentence, I need a capital letter. So I've got my green pen. Hope you can see that. So this. So that's one of our tricky words. This. So this is the. Do I need a capital letter? I don't, it's not at the beginning of the sentence. So this is the mean. Okay, so that is an adjective. So I need to use my purple pen to show it is an adjective. This is the mean greedy. G-R-E-D. So this is the mean greedy giant. Okay, so I'm going to do that as a capital G for its name. This is the mean greedy giant, and that's the end of my sentence. So what do I need? A red full stop. Now for my next sentence, I just want to describe him, about what he looks like. Okay, so that's going to be my next sentence. So I could write, he has terrible teeth. So again, starting my sentence with a capital letter, E, so it's just one F. So he has terrible. Okay. So again, I've used an adjective. He has terrible teeth. What can you hear? T. E, so our E sound. He has terrible teeth, and, so I'm going to add more detail. So I've added this conjunction because I'm adding more detail to my sentence. He has terrible teeth and, I think I'm going to write rotten feet. Rotten. So I need my purple pen to represent that is an adjective. And rotten feet. Eat feet. Brilliant. And just to finish, I need my full stop here. So let's read it from the very beginning, okay? This is the mean, greedy giant. He has terrible teeth and rotten feet. Oh, he sounds a bit smelly, this giant, doesn't he? So I noticed some of you were using commas in between your adjectives, which is really good. So we learned this in year 2. So I just want to point it out to you. Here, this is the mean, greedy giant. I would need a comma between mean and greedy because it's a list of adjectives. Okay, so I just thought I'd point that out because some of you are using it, which is really good. Everyone else, don't worry. Okay, we learned that in year 2. But don't worry, I just wanted to point it out because I was impressed that some of you were using it. So that is my character description about the greedy giant. I cannot wait to see your creations and your new characters. So I look forward to seeing those on Wednesday on WeDuck. Enjoy. Bye.